start recording. All right, Jules.
Hi.
Hi, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good.
All right, let's talk about Veterans for Peace, ma'am.
Okay, what you want to know?
Well, here's what I want to know. I want to know what this is about, what we can do to get involved, and the mission that you're about.
All right. Well, Veterans for Peace is a nonprofit organization that is a group of military veterans and also allies who are anti-war. Our mission statement has a lot of things that we say in it. We're all about increasing public awareness of causes and costs of war. We're all about nuclear dearmament.
Okay.
We're also about resisting racism and repression in our home communities and resisting militarization of law enforcement as well. Basically, militarism, bad.
Okay.
That pretty much sums it up for us.
All right.
How can you get involved? You can join the organization or donate to us. Anybody can be a member. You do not need to be a member to join Veterans for Peace. You can literally go to veteransforpeace.org and see everything that we're about. There's our mission statement there, our code of conduct. There is all kinds of different national projects that we have. We have a lot of different national projects. War is a very intersectional issue. There is no ending war until you can end racism, sexism, ages, all the isms, right? And so we have a lot of different stuff that we work on, from climate to avoiding privatization of the VA to we have an Iraq water project, Korea Peace Campaign, and another thing that we're getting really involved in right now is the War Industry Resistors Network. And we're doing a week of actions during Tax Day month in April. So.
Okay. So let me ask you this. With everything going on in the Ukraine with Russia, how does this impact what Veterans for Peace is about? And is I guess I'm trying to ask, is this kind of dialed up a notion?
Is it dialed up? I don't know. I mean, we're just as anti-war. We were just as anti-war yesterday as we were the day that Ukraine got invaded, right? The thing is, yes, right now, this shit is like right in our faces and it's all over the news and everything. But the United States was still dropping bombs on people the day before Ukraine was invaded. You know, every single day around the world, U.S. drones drop bombs on people and kill them.
Okay.
You know, so yes, it definitely, there is a heightened feeling within Veterans for Peace right now. We definitely feel a lot of people coming and saying, what do you have to say about this? What's your statement? Where are you? Where do you stand on this? And it's kind of like, of course we stand that war is not the answer, that genuine diplomacy is far more important. And I think that for a lot of us veterans, it's making it's definitely giving us a feeling of there's so many people standing with Ukrainians right now, right? Which is fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
Like, we want to stand with the oppressed. Like, for instance, I live in San Antonio, Texas, and I saw an article today about this Ukrainian bakery, cheesecake factory, and a bunch of people are going and buying their wares right now to support Ukrainians. But we're nobody doing that for Iraqi or Afghan businesses in the U.S. when we were pillaging their country.
So is it fair to say that, to be honest, it's like a Johnny come lately type of thing? It's like we're just hopping on the bandwagon, you know?
Means.
Well, it's like this has been going on, and now we're just be a little bit of a prisoner of the moment when it comes to Ukraine.
Yeah. I agree with that for sure. Anything that gets people involved, I'm down for. If this is the war that gets people to see it for what it is. I mean, it's a little messed up that, you know, white people who are fighting for their homes and refusing to back down are brave, but brown people who did it were terrorists is really painful for me personally to have to watch happen. However, if this is what gets people involved in combating imperialism, I'm down. You know?
I can totally understand that. That's my producer calling right now. But no, seriously, I have to applaud because I'm a bigger fan of diplomacy than I am of war. And it's not just military either. This is what we have to do to rebuild our communities through love and peace. So I have to give you guys an enormous shout out. This is what it's all about. And whether we're talking about, in Europe or wherever we're talking about, or we're talking about right here in our very own communities, this is what needs to be done. And, diplomacy over conflict doesn't necessarily imply to military either. So that's just the way I see it.
It doesn't apply to what now?
It doesn't just necessarily apply to military as far as, getting involved in your own communities.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Let's love on one another. Let's support one another. Let's get involved in our communities. Right now, everything is going toward what's going on over there. But, one thing I've been doing my research on you about, and Veterans for Peace, you guys do this 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and I got to give you guys a shout out on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think that's what it's all about. I hope that things can get more civil with the conflict that's going on over there. We just have to.
Me too.
We have to continually to hope and pray and keep on doing the good work. What is the website again so people can get involved, Jules?
veteransforpeace.org.
All right, fantastic. There's a newsletter too when you get on the website. Am I right?
There is, in fact, a newsletter. We have a e-news that we send out every couple of weeks. You can get on that list without ever even donating or anything. If you want our newsletter, you can get it. You sign up for that on our website as well. And we also have a paper newsletter that goes out 3 times a year that you only get if you are a member of Veterans.
Ooh, I am loving it. Hey, speaking of members, I got to give a shout out to one of my best friends who actually turned me on to Veterans for Peace. Let's give a shout out to Catherine Revick, who's down in South Florida.
Yeah.
She is another one of us that is all about peace over conflict. So it's great. Listen, continue to do the good work, ma'am. We will follow up again. Check out that site, veteransforpeace.org. Subscribe. Get that newsletter. It's great stuff. We're talking about diplomacy over war, and I think we can all agree that's the smart way to go about it.
Thanks, Gator.
You got it, hon. Jules, take care, babe.
Peace.
See ya. All right, baby. See ya.
And we're out, I assume.
Oh, yes, ma'am. We're out. Hey, listen, I'm so proud of myself today, Jules.
You did a great job.
I'm just a guy that knows his way around the microphone. But this is fantastic. What a great day.
Great.
No, listen, seriously, continue doing the great work, honey.
Thank you.
Because this is what it's all about. I'm down here in Alabama, and the Alabama-Georgia line, and we're trying to rebuild communities through the same type of theory that you guys are all about right now. So look, continue doing the good work, and I'm gonna definitely get that newsletter. Yeah, absolutely, huh?
Awesome.
Hey, listen, I'm on board, and if you need anything from me, just shoot me an email and reach out, babe.
All right, sounds good. You have a good day, Gator.